Hello, my fellow travelers. I'm Tony Reed, the CEO of Across and Abroad Travel Agency, and these are my 2019 favorite Amazon purchases. These are also great holiday gifts for you or the traveler in your life. Now, this year, I went out the country at least 3 times this year, and one of these trips was 15 days. So these items did not let me down. So I am very excited to tell you about them, and I'll leave the description of each item below. So if you're interested, you too can purchase them. And please feel free to ask me any questions about these items. So without further ado, they aren't in any particular order. I'm just going to pull from what I have here and just share with you what I thought about them and how they served me during my travels. So I think one of the first things that was interesting was I actually used this face mask. Now, I used to be ashamed or embarrassed to wear this on the plane, but what I've realized is within these last few years, shortly after I return from a trip, I will end up with a cold. And so I was hoping to prevent that this time. And you know, when you're on those planes, it's a closed-in space and you can't avoid it. There's always coughing and hacking. So I was trying to minimize me getting a cold this year. And, you know, it worked out. Once I actually used it, I forgot I had it going there, but I used it, once I arrived and I unpacked. So this is an anti-flu and dust mask, and it's very soft. So, and it wraps around your ear comfortably. I couldn't tell that it was there. I went to sleep with it on my face and everything. So you don't have that to worry about. You can wash it. And I actually also use it with me at home. It comes in a pack of 3, I believe. So I have one for travel. I have one that I carry in my tote bag. And I have one that I have in my emergency bag, just in case the apocalypse happens or something. I'm ready. So this is a great purchase. The other basic item I purchased was an official TSA toiletry bag. Now, I know most people say just use a glad Ziploc bag. It's the same thing. Yes, I don't dispute that. However, I don't believe that the Ziploc bags are as sturdy as this plastic bag here. And also, I can use this, I'm certain, a lot more often than I would be able to use a Ziploc bag. So, and the zipper, you don't have to wear the zipper, is very sturdy. I packed this thing to the brim because when I was in Egypt, I bought several oils, and so I was able to fit those oils in here along with the things that I originally took with me over there. You can see through it, obviously, and I keep it on the top of my carry-on bag, so if I need to pull it out and they need to examine it, that's easy to get. So I highly recommend purchasing an official TSA toiletry bag, just because you don't have to worry about having to reuse a glad Ziploc bag and worrying about it the little seal thing busting at the seams. So one of the 2 favorite things I purchased this year, and I am so happy that I did, was this little thing here. This thing serves so many purposes. First, it's a little wristlet, so you can put it around your wrist like this, and you can hold it in your hand. So super secure. Next, you have this little pocket here where you can put your flight tickets here, so you can access it easily, or you can put them here in this little pocket. It's very deep, so I will put my airline tickets here. Here I will put my passport. Here I will put my credit cards and my ID and any cash. And then here you can put a pin, because you know if you go through customs, you have to have a pin. And then you have pockets on both sides, and you have pocket here. So I mean, this is a wallet and a passport holder. And then on the back here I have a Samsung S9, and I take the case off and it fits back here perfectly. So I mean, you can fit your phone, your cash, your passport, your airline tickets, your ink pen, and anything else that you would normally carry in a wallet. You can put here, here, and here. But then it's RFID, so that means it protects you from people trying to steal your credit card information. And usually when I leave the country, I don't take my luxury items, but I still like to stay not only compact and convenient, but cute. And it's waterproof, so that's a plus too. So this is definitely one of my favorite purchases off of Amazon this year. Next favorite item is this thing here. Now this, I've purchased many travel blankets. I even tried the Vera Bradley one where it has the luggage little loop. But this is my favorite for several reasons. And that is because, let me get a better view here. That is because it folds into not only a blanket, but sorry guys, I gotta adjust this camera. Okay, it folds not only into it's not only a blanket, but it's a pillow. So you fold it in half, and then you roll it, and then you stuff it in its own pocket. Then it easily attaches to your luggage. So here you just have this little clamp, and you can this is adjustable, so you can attach it to your luggage. It's soft, you can wash it, and so far I haven't had any issues with washing it. But what I think is the best thing of this, well, it's not the best, but it's one of the bonus things. I am 5'10", and this blanket covers me from foot to shoulder perfectly. It's fleece, it's easily you could travel with it. It's soft. I'm 5'10". It covers me from ankle to shoulder. I am very happy. So this here and this passport wallet, these are my favorite items. So if you don't get yourself or the traveler anything else for the holiday, get them both or one of these. So next will be this little ding thing here. This is a little pom-pom. I thought it was cute. You fasten it to your luggage with this here. This little fastener here. It's easy to do. I use it to ID my luggage. Now, I usually only travel with a carry-on, but even with a carry-on, sometimes when you get to the gate, they will tell you there's no more space. Everyone have to check your luggage. Everyone else have to check their luggage, free of course. So if I have to check my luggage, this makes it easy for me to ID. It comes in a pack of 2. I also attach one to my check luggage and my carry-on. So it's soft, you can wash it, it's water resistant, and it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty. I mean, these little things, they stretch. They come in several different colors. Red is one of my favorite colors, so I got that. Next, the Johnson & Johnson baby wipes. Now, these aren't the wipes I use to wipe down my airplane area, but because I use Clorox or Lysol wipes for that. But I use this to clean my face, to use as toilet paper, because in some countries they say that toilet paper isn't always available, so I use it for that purpose. Also, if I run out of my Clorox wipes, because I usually just buy, you know, half the size of this, so this is a backup for that. And I figure if you can use it on a baby's bottom, you can definitely use it on your face. And I know when I was in Egypt, it was really hot, so I was happy that I had this in my backpack, so I was able to wipe down my face and I felt refreshed. The next item here is a perfect item for the solo traveler in your life. Now, usually if you stay in mainstream hotels, they have a nice sturdy steel lock that you just pull over the door and, you know, you're secure. But if you stay in more boutique hotels, if you stay in Airbnbs or hostels, maybe the lock isn't as secure. And so this is where this comes in place. So you just put it under the door, and it's a door stopper. Plain and simple, it's a door stopper. And for me, it just gives extra security when I travel solo. So I think this comes in a pack of 4. Again, I'll put all the details in the description below. Next item is when I was going to North Africa, I was looking for adapters and converters that specifically said Egypt or Morocco. They would, when I was doing my research, they mentioned, yeah, it's great, it works in Africa. And they didn't say North Africa, they didn't say Egypt, they didn't say Morocco. And I didn't want to be in a situation where I get over there and I can't recharge my devices. Besides, some OCD. It probably, when they said Africa, maybe they meant the entire continent. I don't know. But it did not say Egypt and Morocco. So I searched and searched and searched. And I came up with these. Now, this here, this was a separate purchase outside of this here. This actually said Germany, France, and Korea, and Indonesia. And it does not say Egypt or Morocco, but in the reviews, this is why I always recommend people to write reviews, because I definitely rely on them when I'm doing research on a destination, research on any items I'm purchasing or places I plan to visit. Yes, I read the company's description, but I also read the traveler's reviews. And so I found that there were a couple travelers that specifically mentioned they use these 2 items in Egypt and Morocco. So that was good. Now this here, this thing, I love this. I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a lot for, you know, converter, because, you know, converters, they can come like little smaller, little piece, and that's it. But this is also a converter. So this is cool because see, it has the American sockets here. Then you have the USB chargers here. And here in this space here, I would use, well, you have to use this thing here. This goes in here, inside the male and female, right? And then we plug this inside the wall, and then it comes with these 4 thingies. And again, I discovered by reading the reviews of the travelers that they actually use this in Egypt and Morocco. So I'm a little OCD, and I'm sure in the description it implied that it would work there, but that wasn't enough for me. I was going to be there for 15 days, and I did not want to be in a situation where I had to buy something that was so overpriced because I bought it while traveling, or I didn't want to be in a situation where I just didn't have anything to charge my devices. Another safety item I bought here is the TSA cable and lock. And this lock is on my, it's actually still on my carry-on. Can you see that? So it's just a regular TSA lock, but it came with this it came with a cable. And actually this here, can you see that? This here is a little longer than the average. Sorry about all that beeping. This here is longer than the average hook that comes with TSA locks. Now I use this again on my carry-on luggage because even with my carry-on luggage I lock it. And also, if I was to stay in whether I stay in a hostel or Airbnb or regular hotel, I would lock my luggage. I would put this through maybe a hook like this, and then I will put the other end, attach it to a piece of furniture just for extra security, because if someone comes in, you know, I just want to make sure my things are locked. Again, blame it on the OCD. And the last and final item are these little push pins. Now I bought these push pins to go on, to use on the map that I have on the wall of my office. And I used the green to highlight the places I've traveled, and I used the red to highlight the places I would like to travel to. And it just makes me so happy to look up from my desk and see the map and see the places I've traveled and the places I'm going to. It just makes my heart flutter. And you passionate travelers or avid travelers, you understand exactly what I mean. So again, this is a nice gift along with the map, a nice gift for the holidays. So that's it for me, guys, for my 2019 travel purchases. And until next time, happy travels. Bye now.